Anthony, thanks. 20 people were killed and around 450 hurt after walkie-talkies exploded in Lebanon just a day after pager explosions killed 12. Israel is believed to be behind these attacks, saying it's entering a new phase of the war and moving its efforts north, referencing the Lebanon border. The walkie-talkies that exploded were a Japanese model discontinued a decade ago. The firm that makes the devices says it is impossible to know whether it's shipped them to Lebanon or if they were fake.
Lebanon is a country that is terrified and traumatized after 2 consecutive days of explosions ripping across the country. At first, it was pagers belonging to Hezbollah members, and then yesterday it was their walkie-talkies that started detonating simultaneously. Lebanon's health ministry says 32 people have been killed. Among them are 2 children, and the ministry is just overwhelmed by the scale of the 3,000 wounded people. And it appears Hezbollah is just unable to stop what 2 U.S. officials tell NBC News is a vast covert Israeli operation targeting the Iranian-backed militants, both their personnel and their communications networks. Israel is refusing to say whether it was behind the blasts, but the Israeli defense minister has said his country is entering a new phase of the war where troops and resources are being shifted from the fight against Hamas in Gaza to the fight against Hezbollah on the northern border. Now, the U.S. is still desperately trying to reach a ceasefire in Gaza, arguing that that is the best way to also avoid all-out conflict between Israel and Hezbollah. But at this point, there is very little optimism here in the region about American efforts to reach a deal. Sanchez, NBC News, Tel Aviv.